Assalamu alaikum, guys. I hate hearing people say you gotta balance Deen and Dunya. Like, no, there is no balancing Deen and Dunya. There is just Deen. Deen is a complete way of life. Teaches you how to live your Dunya life, and acts like going to work and sleeping and cooking, cleaning, looking after your family, looking after your friends. Those are all acts of Deen that we're terming to be acts of Dunya, but they're not. Deen is telling us to do that. If it's coming out of Deen, if it's branching out of Deen, it's halal, it's a praise, and it's even rewarding. You don't need to balance Deen and Dunya. It's just Deen. In Deen, there is Dunya, and in Dunya, there isn't Deen. Okay, so you gotta follow Deen and everything else that comes with it. You may think that you're doing so little for Deen, because like if you sleep for 8 hours or 7 8 hours, you work for like 8 9 hours, and you only spend like 1 hour praying your 5 daily prayers a day collectively, and you feel like you're doing so little for Deen, but that's literally all you need to do. The first acts are all you need to do to enter into Jannah. And in light of that, there's a hadith where a man came to the Prophet ﷺ. A man once asked the Prophet of Allah ﷺ, do you think that if I only perform the obligatory prayers, fast the whole month of Ramadan, treat as lawful that which is lawful, and treat as forbidden that which is forbidden, and do nothing further, shall I enter paradise? He ﷺ replied, yes. That's all you have to do, and you will enter paradise. The Prophet ﷺ said, you will enter paradise. Look, this person, Sahabi, he's not got time to spend a whole day reading Quran in the masjid or something like that. He's got a wife, he's got a kid, he's got to work. And majority of the Sahaba did that. They worked. They went, they worked, they made income. They didn't spend a whole day reading Quran or zikr. And so don't feel bad about that. And don't think you're balancing Deen and Dunya. You're just doing what is in Deen. And that is the focus, the perspective that you need to come up with. That everything that I do is in line in accordance to Deen. Treat that which is wrong, sinful, as sinful, and know that you're doing sin and acknowledge it, and do a good deed afterwards, as Hadith says, and have intention to change and to take that out of your life. Lastly, just adding on for scholars, when Allah SWT compares dunya, He compares it to the akhirah. He doesn't compare it to Deen. For example, in a verse, as compared with the life of the hereafter, the life of this world is nothing but a brief passing enjoyment. He's saying dunya and akhirah, and he's saying that a Muslim focuses his entire life on akhirah and not on dunya. It's not comparing to dunya and dunya, so I just think it's BS. Anyway, so guys, please be proud of your actions, because those are that of working and going to school and all that stuff, because those are a part of Deen. Assalamu alaikum.